The chair sounds a little ratchet. Hey guys, welcome. You're on the edge with Sonji.
What's up, y'all? It's Sekou.
And Barbie.
And Silky.
Silky's in the house.
What's good, people?
Barbie's in the house.
Hey.
Say cool.
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome. We're Laughter to On the Edge with Sonji and the team here, and Laughter is our
Therapy.
yes. So we've been laughing a lot lately. So we want to talk about a couple of things that's just a little serious. Well, today is kind of like a throwback, back in the day type feel day, you
okay.
know, and we had some pictures that we was gonna show people. We're gonna do that next week.
Oh, man.
You know why, Barbie? Because certain people didn't give me no good pictures of themselves. I found
sent
one.
a picture,
Yeah, you did. I didn't
but
see it.
I think it was just sent late.
Oh, I'm
You just
sorry.
sent the picture.
I didn't see it, but it's so cool. It's all cool. We'll show them next week and everything. My thing, what I was focusing on with the throwback pictures, I was looking back at my pictures when I was like 19. I showed Barbie the picture when I was
That's the
19.
pictures I'm
right?
looking for.
Yeah, I ain't
I
even get
was
to see.
19. I'll show it to you.
No.
guys.
I mean the picture of me at 19.
Did you have one up for your 19?
I got one.
Yeah, I mean, I got some
High
pictures of me. I'm trying to find pictures of me. I was like 14, 15.
I am 19.
Between 16 and 21. That's them prime pictures I'm trying to find.
And that's what I want you to look for. But you know what? It's not going to be hard for
If y'all know me, send me the pictures, because I don't have
Mike to find any of those
Right, that was like
pictures.
last year for my.
That was last
He said
year.
it was last year.
No,
Poor
right?
Mike.
That's what
Poor
I'm saying.
Mike.
You know,
Poor Mike. I forgot Mike was
I don't
the
need no
youngest.
pictures. Y'all can just look at me.
Yeah.
You did. Tell
But
him, Mike.
that's not true. I went on Mike's page.
I'm here.
I saw Mike with his locks was young.
I ain't even had locks at 19.
Yeah, he had
They
young
was
locks.
twisty.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
19.
I
He
had a
He
fade.
just had the
Had
young
a temp.
locks in his
Okay.
on
For
there.
real?
Yep.
Okay.
Fade and temp at 19. I like started growing my locks. I think either 19 or
How
20.
does that fit your
So-
face though? Your face look weird with a little.
I mean,
They
like
grew fast.
they did.
Yeah.
They definitely did. I don't know. Like I
No,
didn't
they
like.
were
I
young
didn't like
for a
the temp.
little bit. They were young for a little
They
bit.
was.
Like
I had
that.
that little curly fries. You know?
But he
Yes,
said
little curly
you started
fries.
them when?
Probably like 20, I think,
20?
or 19. One of
And you
them,
like
like
20?
around the end of like my 19.
He's
I think it was
24.
20. I think it was 20.
So it's 4 years.
Yeah,
Mm,
That's a lot.
that's awesome.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that's what's
Appreciate
up.
it.
Yeah,
What's up?
Yeah.
She don't have to wait too long.
Yeah,
But,
I gotta find some pictures.
Yeah, once you find them, you know, you guys shoot them out to me. We're gonna show people next week our medium pictures.
Medium. Y'all hear that? Medium.
Had the
Cause
baby
he was
face.
all little then and everything, you know.
Actually, no. I was big.
I was
For real?
Yeah, I was a fat boy. Yeah, I was nothing but stomach.
Oh wow! Couldn't even see that.
Beer
Yeah.
belly.
Good.
Giving
Yo.
beer belly.
Because my motto was, eat anything you want to eat.
Ooh, you eat.
That was greedy. You was
I
greedy.
knew I like you. I
You
know.
greedy. Oh my.
Yeah, but then
He's
I got.
greedy.
No, you see, I'm
He's
ducking
totally
that part.
greedy.
So then, you know,
Greedy
like,
on
so
every
then-
level.
so
Greedy on
then-
every level.
So then, right, as I bob and weave
Yeah.
through the Barbie part,
Right.
I realized that that I got tired of women talking about, oh, you are so cute, but when you do, because my stomach, yo, was
They
like,
thought she was
yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah, I had a stomach, like,
How you get rid of it?
just exercising, drinking more water, cut the bread out,
Mm-hmm.
exercising, drinking more water, cutting the bread
Get the
out.
bread out. What
Yeah,
about sugar?
well, yeah, that too. Yeah, I was
Sugar.
getting it then. Huh? Oh yeah, got sugar. But I never did eat sweets like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I know when I met you, you weren't chunky, but you was a little stocky.
I was a little stocky.
You
Yeah,
was a little
that was my
stocky.
workout time.
I used to see you running up and down on the stage trying to rap with your stockiness.
What you gotta do?
But he was still moving though.
What you gotta do?
You
gotta
know,
move.
he was like, yeah, I was
I can
moving
still
while
move.
weaving.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Give me like 3 things. I'm gonna say 3 things. 3, I say memories or 3 hobbies or 3 different things that you did back in the day when you were a kid.
Ooh.
You go first. I wrote mine down. I don't
Alright.
know where I wrote
Here,
it.
there's 3 things I did when I was a kid, and I ain't gotta write them down.
Go ahead.
Hot butter bean,
We went all the way back.
4 square,
What is that?
You know what four squares?
He's talking about games without. Okay.
You asked me.
Well, let's do the games first.
Just go
That's
ahead. I want him to
No.
do it. I want him to
All
do
right,
it.
well, I mean,
ahead.
four
Do
squares.
the
Is
game.
you stand in four squares.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a basketball and you bounce the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, we call it a four square. I'm from the village. Shout out to the village. That's so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
3500 block.
Okay.
Yeah. So Johnson Drive. So
And where else? What else?
see, hot butter bean. Oh, 7-Up.
Yes, for the 7-Up.
We talking about games.
These
Only games.
are the games, yo. I'm
thought-
sorry.
No, because I know what 7-Up is.
Oh, all right.
Because she
You
said,
got
I
kissed
thought
in
she.
that one, right? Yeah.
7 humps and 7
You know
kisses.
how, right? You know how I remember that game because
Sorry,
everybody
Mike, that
always
was a
wanted to
freaky
kiss me
kid.
because you know
I was too.
I had to grow into my lips.
Yeah,
you know
your
what I'm
lips.
saying? So
Yeah.
I always they would try to spin the bottle and
Yeah,
get it
they
to me
wanted
like.
your lips before you wanted your lips.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I did as a kid. But as I played a lot of. I was always outside. Like I played.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I really enjoyed my childhood.
What games you was playing, Sonji?
So I'm not gonna let him get away with this because this is some bullshit.
No.
I'm not.
Oh,
Give me 3 things
Three things
that
that
you did
I
when you were a
did
kid.
when I was a kid.
That you
That
made
I made.
a little bit like when you were in your teens.
What you mean? What did I do on my teens?
Yeah, some things that you love to do outside of sex, guys.
No, I'm not talking. There's a lot of amendments in the Constitution, but I can only choose one.
I understand, whatever.
When I'm my teen, I'll
Are
tell you
you choosing
something.
the fifth?
You guess. All right, I'm telling you this. I'm say it without saying it. My teenage years was not your typical teenage years.
Yeah.
Forget it.
There you go.
Give me my 3.
Thank
All right,
Thank
I
you.
like to
Yeah.
dance. That
Oh,
was,
I danced too.
that's what I thought.
I did dance,
That's
but
what
I was also on the block.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it was like I'm on the block, but it's like, oh, we gotta do a show. All right, I'm off the block and I'm with to do a show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I like to roller skate.
I hate roller skating.
Yo, back in the day, roller skating was the thing.
I like
for
watching
us.
the girls roller skate though.
I like
Yeah,
dance.
yeah.
I
But I
love-
couldn't do it. I didn't want to fall.
I love
Exactly,
and I love
bro.
photography.
Till this day.
So this is the reason why I'm saying pick 3 things so we can kind of
All
check
right,
it out.
Sanji, let me
and
tell you.
see
All right.
versus how you got where you
All
are
right,
now.
Sanji. Well, you should
And
have.
if you're
All right, Sanji.
still-
Because I did
and
so
if you're-
much in my history.
And if you're still kind of like, if it's something that you think you want to go back and
All right.
do.
Well, I will say I did do this as a kid,
Mhm.
and this is funny because I still do this now.
Awesome.
I make music.
Right.
I've been making music since I was 5.
Wow.
So it's in my DNA.
It's definitely.
I've been business minded since I was 10.
What was you selling? Lemonade?
Actually, no, I was
Don't say crack.
no.
That's the first thing that came to my head.
No.
But it wasn't for him.
This is a kid.
I would've
was
said
a
it, though.
kid, not
Yes.
teen.
No,
kid.
kids was selling crack. Go
But
ahead.
not my era because they whipped my ass. But oh no, I used to go down the harbor every Saturday, and I used to break dance down the harbor, and I would always
I
get
remember
money.
you saying you used to break down.
I used to bring home money, so I was like, "Oh, this is my life. It's entertainment."
Right. And you got one more.
That was me hitting them.
Writing. I know you
Oh
wrote.
nah, no,
You never wrote?
no, I didn't start writing until my mid teenage years when I'm like, you know what? Okay, a lot of my friends are going to jail. A lot of things is happening. I just became a father. Let me slow my ass down before I be next.
So that became your therapy.
Yeah. So me having a son at 16, I'm sorry, showed me like, oh, yo, let me stop because I'm really going down the wrong path.
Right.
But the music stayed with me.
So it saved your life, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's right. That was a hobby.
Yeah.
I was trying to roller skate my way
Roller derby.
into 2022. I was like 2D for real for the fact of like every time
shit.
somebody see me, I was on roller skates. Right, I was selling Barbie the other day. I see Usher always on roller skates now too. I wonder if that's his therapy. You know,
I wanted
It's
to learn
something.
that, but
how to roller skate.
yeah,
Okay, we gonna get him some.
I didn't want to fall. Though.
I'm with you, Chief.
Yeah, like
I
You
ain't
gotta
got
buy your
time.
own skates. If you use the skates that somebody else give you,
You gonna
you're
fall.
definitely gonna fall.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta buy your own skates and then learn how to maneuver in them. They're lighter and they
Yeah.
lightweight. The escapes that they try to push off in these different places are
That's like
horrible.
brown.
Just don't do it.
Yes, it's like tying
slippery.
right. It's like tying 2 skateboards on your feet and just put with some duct tape. That's
Are they making you want to do it even more?
No.
No,
I didn't think so.
I'm talking about at a roller skating spot. If you don't buy your own skates, it's like
That's
pretty
why
dirty.
I don't do it.
I try.
All right, we going. That's a challenge. We're going roller skating.
Okay.
I watch. I hold the camera.
Now, Barbie, your list.
All right. So when I was younger, I used to like to dance. Of course, that was one of the things.
You do.
You know, people like my cousin Tone. Everybody call her Miss Tony. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Okay.
You talking about Miss Tony want to hide doing character? Miss Tony don't want
word.
And that's how I was able
What's
to get
up?
in the clubs early. So we always was grouped up.
I
doing
knew I
the
seen
dances
you in the
and stuff.
club.
I was a club head.
No, I'm serious. Like I was in Odell's and everything.
I was a club
So I seen you in the club.
You was in Odell, Silver
I was in
Shadows.
everywhere.
I've been there too. Club Christopher's. What's up? Okay. Keep going. Yeah. See.
And also, I used to like to write poems. When I was growing up, we didn't have all these cell phones and stuff. Wasn't popping yet.
That's true.
See, that's
It was. They was out,
That's the.
but they
female
wasn't
thing.
popping yet. It was
Them
like more like
big.
call phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
big joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the. Yeah.
Took
So-
up your whole face.
So we used to always
Burn
write.
your
So I
face.
used to write stories and stuff to people. Like we would write stories and stuff back and forth. So poetry, and writing, and I still love to write books right now.
That's good.
Is
That's
that a,
good.
is that a female
How many
thing?
did you give me? 2?
Yeah, too.
A lot of females I know, either now, growing up to now, always wrote.
Yeah, right.
Well,
And
you know,
it's-
when we were in school back in the day, they encouraged that. I don't know what they do now.
Yeah, no.
But
Yeah,
we
they
used
did,
to
but
have
I
an
didn't do it.
English class, and they used to make
ain't
us
nothing
all
right about
have journals.
Yeah.
You remember?
Mine
and
was
then we
empty.
had to write mine.
Mine used to be full.
Mine was
I
too.
didn't have nothing to write about.
Well, the thing is that's what I said to my teacher, and he said, "Well, make it up." Why he told me that?
Oh shoot, your
He was
imagination.
going through my book. He was like, "Your first day. This is interesting." I said, "Sir, you know all that stuff made up." He was like, "I don't care. It's
It's
interesting."
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I wrote in that book. I wish I would have kept it.
You should have. What's your third thing,
What's your
Bobby?
third?
My third thing is when I was young, I used to like to sing.
I like the singer.
Oh, that's him.
About the
That's
moon
him.
and the June.
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
You just sing.
I'm a karaoke singer type.
Oh,
I'm trying to hear that.
yeah.
I can
She
back
didn't want
Alright,
to
so
get
we
drunk
gonna
and be
all
like,
go-
oh
My
yeah.
left ear
go
is twitching
karaoke.
like, oh.
Right, Jay? We all
Okay.
gonna go karaoke.
Yes.
Now,
I love
I will do that.
karaoke.
I will
I
go
got my
karaoke.
songs. I go in there and I
That's
bang
good
them out.
therapy, though.
We can do karaoke. I
Yeah.
can't
We
sing
doing
a lick,
roller
but I'll go with y'all. to
That'd be
karaoke.
fun just
That'd
to
be
do
so
it.
fun. Yeah,
Right.
I'll do that.
I can
You
sing
can do a
little-
rap song up there.
Nah,
can, though.
You can.
I
Yeah,
know.
on YouTube.
Yeah, but see, here's
He
the
gonna let
thing.
it out like
That's not
have fun.
karaoke to me.
Yeah.
Because I spit.
Mhm.
So that's not karaoke.
Yeah.
I want to go to karaoke. I want to sing songs badly with y'all and sound horrible
We
like
can get
y'all.
up there
I
and
got
do
you,
like
I
Drew
got
Hill
you. So
or
we gotta find
Boyz
a
II Men or
spot
something.
Mhm.
that if anybody knows a nice spot that we can do karaoke. And it's
Karaoke.
real deal karaoke. Not the people
Karaoke.
who already know how to sing that come
Yeah.
there to practice.
We don't
and
want
be
y'all.
there
Okay.
and
We don't
sing
want y'all singers.
Body rock night.
Yeah, we want
And
the
they
real
sound
singers.
just like the
But
real
see,
rocket.
Yeah, we don't want y'all.
Hey, yo.
Silky
Stay
goes
your
I'm serious. I
tone.
went there. I went to
Except
a
for Silky.
karaoke, and everybody in there was professionals.
Except
They
for
giving
Silky.
out their business cards. The the people who really wanted to go up there and do karaoke was terrified because they didn't want to sound bad.
Mhm.
Like, who want to go behind somebody that actually can
Right.
do a real cover song?
Yeah, but I feel you. It's supposed to be fun like that, though.
That's why I want to
Mike,
go.
It's
Mike
like it
gonna
don't
go
even
up there.
matter.
You at least want a couple people that can sing.
Yeah, I want to get
No,
drunk
you
and have
do,
fun
but
singing our
every
own
one of them
songs.
could sing.
Yeah.
I was enjoying myself, but they was snotty though. I was like, "Yo, can I get your information? Do you want to do a podcast? Do you want to do?"
Mm.
You know what I seen them do at karaoke?
What they do?
Somebody got up there and couldn't sing, and then the people that could sing was singing with them. I'm like, oh, they didn't help the person.
They sound just as bad.
No, they sound.
I
They sound good.
We can
It
go to
gives you-
Feel Good
it's good to
Tuesdays. They be
Okay.
having karaoke.
They have karaoke.
Yeah.
All right, well
Feel
we
Good
gonna do
Tuesday.
that. Let's see. What time does it start?
I believe 7. I think it's 7 until like 12.
Oh, that's
But
good.
if people do be there that can sing though too. I know that you was like, you feel me? You don't want to have nobody that can sing all good.
No, no.
It's a
Mike,
mixture. It's a
I
mixture.
know you can sing, so
Right.
you gonna have to get up there
You
and
about
act
to
like
show
you
us
can
out.
sing. You be up there.
You just got
yo.
all you
Excuse
gotta
me.
do when it comes to karaoke is find your songs.
For real though.
Find your songs.
You know mine.
Everybody sound like
Janet
somebody.
Jackson.
Which song?
All of them.
Oh, for real?
In the thunder rain.
Okay.
I know
that's
she's gonna
not.
sing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Anytime,
yeah.
any place, I know she's gonna sing that.
Look, you don't have to be able to sing for that.
You
You
don't.
just got.
You don't.
You just gotta have a sexy
You got. I said you just got to sound sexy.
Yeah, you gotta be sexy. You gotta be touching yourself. I don't wanna stop. Sit down. Woo! I'll be having my backup singer up there with me and Barbie. We don't wanna stop.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing TikTok dances and all that.
Well,
Yeah, she just
alright.
start.
Hey, yo.
Pop it.
It's time to go viral. I can't wait to this show.
Yo,
I
yeah,
know, right?
we definitely gotta do this.
Going
Yes.
down.
So you gave us your third one, right? All right. So
that's poetry.
Michael, you don't have to go that far back.
All right, I don't have to go that far back. I
Yeah.
mean, well, I used to like write scary stories and stuff like
Word.
on, like not just scary stories, but mainly scary stories, like horror stories and everything on my old computer, like when they used to have like the hardback computer.
Yeah.
So
I
Big
know
bag.
something about
yeah,
Right.
I used to really
You had
type.
the Mac.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have a Mac though.
No, I'm
It
saying,
was-
but it's
yeah,
the light blue.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the color back. The
whole
Yeah,
hard
they
ass
used
Mac.
to be
Big
like
PC.
I just get on there and get
typing
the
was
typing.
great.
Didn't want nobody to see my stories though, because like they was really, it was wild. Like
You was gonna be looked at as a serial killer or something.
probably, and then also it was very sexual, so it's like, you know, like
Everybody thought you had so many
You was
STDs,
making
but
horror
you just,
porn. Horror porn.
Well, I mean, hey, it was everything. Just like, hey, man,
It
like,
was everything. I got you. It was well rounded.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to write something for us, and we're gonna act it out for you.
all right.
Hey,
No, I
that's
can
your
do
next
that. We
one.
can do
that. Yeah, I want to see that.
The second
Who
one,
gonna do the nasty part?
I mean,
He ain't gonna put nothing nasty in there.
I mean,
Yeah, gonna
shit.
put nothing nasty in there.
Uh,
Unless it's something. All right, I'm gonna let that go. Go ahead.
I'm directing. but no, that was something that I used to really do, and I used to, you know, I've been making music since I was like, I don't know when. I used to have a drum set. My cousins would come over. I was like the youngest, but they broke my drum set. Yeah, like
The real drums? You talking boom boom, not the little
I had
kid
the little,
drums that
I had the
sound
little
like.
kid drums, but they was
Okay.
I would say they was professional for little kids. Like
Yeah.
my father paid a good penny for that. So you feel
I
me?
got
Like
you, I got
yeah,
you.
like come here breaking my stuff, bro. Like, but I couldn't do nothing. I was a little cousin at the time. Like, what was I going to do?
You broke my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
My drums sound like I gotta
Yeah.
use buckets.
The third one, I would have to say, like, really watch wrestling. I wanted to be a wrestler. Like, I really did. Like, so bad.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, at a young age, I definitely did not like to fight, though. Like,
Right.
because I wanted to be a wrestler. Wanted to be a wrestler, but didn't want to fight because I just didn't want to hurt nobody. But then it
That's
got to a
good
point.
thing. That's a good thing.
But then it got to the point where it was like, hey, man, you come at me.
it's over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
my fault.
I'm gonna tell your parents. I'm gonna call my son. Said, well, my son say, "Ma, I had to go to the boy's parents and say I was sorry." I said, "Why?" His nose was bleeding. I beat him up pretty bad, and I was like, But he had a conscience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd appreciate.
Sound like somebody's father though.
Yeah, he did. My son, if you meet my son, you would think that he was always
But no, like
old people kid.
imagine somebody really beating you, the same age as you, then going to your parents. I'm sorry, but your son was really trying me, and I had to put my hands on him. Like,
That's not what he said.
But-
He said, listen, I'm sorry I beat your son up and caused him to bleed.
like regardless though, it's just like you sound like somebody's father, bro. Like, and like, what do I say as the parent? Like that. That's
Get him. You don't know what to say.
you let this happen.
Okay.
But they were friends. That's why he apologized. Because I was like, I always told him, do not play fight with your friends.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Because
Yeah.
somehow somebody's gonna slip and hit something that they ain't supposed to hit. That's gonna set you off. One girl hit me in my nose. This was the first time I ever got hit in my nose, and she had a ring. And I don't know. I think I blanked out. I act a fool, like a big baby, crying and screaming. The fight was over. It was like she won. I was like, you won. I never.
You can't play
You
fight
don't
with
bang
dudes
me in
neither.
No, and she was my best friend too.
I
Especially
grew
in
up in the
school.
slap boxing days.
Oh
Yeah.
snap!
So you had to in the wrestling days. So I was the
You
girl
was a
cousin that was in the finger four and all that.
Oh no, never mind.
But that's why I can
Will-
fight to this day.
Well, I don't know
You
what
look
Shout
like
out
a
to my
bully.
cousins.
Yeah, you can beat him.
Shout out.
Bobby, you can't fight with them fingernails.
I
What
was the
you gonna
little,
do?
I was the little cousin and the little brother.
You gonna poke me in the eye?
So I was the
What
I was the little cousin and the little brother.
Uh-oh.
So I was AKA the test dummy.
Yep.
So yeah, I got putting wrestling moves and body slams and
all that.
Yeah.
Did you ever go unconscious?
They probably did. They probably did the thing like, you know, do the thing and hold your chest and they I was dumb and gullible. Yeah, that's okay.
My son was too.
Yeah.
Let me try it.
Until I woke up one day and was like, look, yo, we not doing this no more.
No, you have
This
to.
is not fun. I'm getting hurt. You're not.
They having a ball.
Yeah, so scratch that.
My daughter came home one day. She says, "Mommy, do you remember that move that they did? And they take your arm around like this, and they do
sleeper.
like that.
Yeah.
This boy did that to Snoop, and he was down on the ground for a long time and wasn't moving.
Yeah, he was.
He was done. Like, and then she said when he came to, his body was like this, and I'm like." Flipping out as a parent, like,
right, yeah.
I was like, well, one thing I'm glad you did, was she did the right thing, is you didn't leave your brother.
Yeah.
I said, because most people, when something happened like that, and their kids, they leave the
Fight or
kid
flight.
right on the ground by themselves.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait. Sonji said, how you gonna fight with these nails? You can't fight. These is clap on, clap off.
Oh, look, it
The
just
clapper.
registered. It just registered.
No, but it's like
No.
15
She
days
thinking,
later.
yeah, he said 15 days later.
No, you know what happened was when you said that, I said, right, and then I seen it come up there.
Yeah.
And I was doing this when I was like, she'll fight like this, poke you in the eye, like before you even know it. But
No,
then
these coming on.
See, I was gonna
This
say
one right
something, but I was
here,
like, that
this
ain't my
one.
business.
this one, huh?
I said I was gonna say something. I was like, that ain't my business. That was
What?
between them.
What?
When she was like, you can't fight, and you say, I was like,
You
One
can't
day
fight
she
with
might
him.
see.
she gonna claw your ass.
Listen, first of
She
all,
might see what.
Turn
I
to
don't be
Catwoman.
serious about nothing I say to Barbie. Everything is a punchline.
Everything was a punchline.
Literally.
Literally.
All the punchline, y'all.
Yeah, because I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I don't need to fight.
I actually
Shoot.
like to fight. That
I
was one of
don't-
my hobbies.
I understand that, and I said that too before. Then I realized, like, to love though, you have to fight.
Well, I'm not a fist fighter because
I know what
don't-
you mean.
Because I don't have a turn off button.
You don't?
No.
Okay, I got you.
I don't fight.
I understand.
So
I don't.
when you have kids, you definitely ready to fight.
Yep.
I don't fight.
And my cousin just said to me the other day, because I was definitely ready to fight. She said, you ain't gonna never stop fighting.
Yes, you are. When you get beat up. Most of the time
Oh,
when a
shit.
person
That
get beat
don't
up,
work.
they stop fighting.
Actually,
I
that
know
don't
somebody
work
who got
either.
beat. Did you ever watch Bad Girls Club?
I've seen people that got beat up and they keep on
I
fighting.
know
Yes.
somebody who
All
get
my
beat
life
up.
I had to
I
fight.
don't want to name names today, but Tasha,
Ooh.
she kept on fighting. Like she'll fight until this day. And this is not the one you want to take with you to the fight, but she'll go. She like, what's up? I be like, Tasha.
Well, you know
Well,
what?
Tasha,
Let me
you
just
should
say
got a
this.
back.
Let me
What's
say
up?
this, Bobby. This is when
Hey,
you will no
Tasha.
longer worry about fighting. Is when you have your grandkids. You're still young. Like I don't look.
She breathed that one out.
This is
Yeah,
what I think. This is what I think. My grandson be watching the shows. He be going and figuring out how to get into the CoyoteMan No Show network and watch different things. My grandson, right? And so he saw a skit, which was just a skit that was made up, and he says, "Why that man talking to mama like that? Like he's taking it dead serious,
Yeah.
like, and he's getting." I can't say what he grabbed,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
he's grabbing stuff like ready to fight. So me having to be an example, if he see me fighting, it's over.
Yeah, because men don't play
Him-
about their mother.
Him, and that's my grandson, and he did call me mama. I'm a second mother. My
Grandmother,
my
mother.
13-year-old, the 14-year-old, they can't see me fighting.
Mhm.
Cause it's over. It's
Yeah.
like they're gonna fight. They already planned, and they be like, "Okay, this is what we gonna do."
Probably rip somebody's
Like
heart
this when he come in here, like he come in here, I got his feet. I'm gonna get him down to the ground. You choke, and I'm like, "What is going on? Why are y'all doing this?" I'm just saying, if they mess with you, this is what's gonna happen.
It's a natural protection.
Right. So I'm sure your kids are naturally protective too.
There it is.
With how they I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to tell the secrets because I heard
They
you're
don't-
supposed to
I'm
tell.
gonna tell you this: they don't apologize to nobody for them.
Yeah,
They not doing that. They come home like, yeah, I'll beat them like this.
Well, you know, it's
Not
good.
good. You better stop fighting.
It's very good that a kid can recognize, like Mike said, that he doesn't want to do certain things like that because he won't end up in jail. Like my son had a very, very, very bad temper at a young age. I had to learn how to control. Whenever somebody said no to him, he put a hole in the wall. And he was putting holes in the wall all the way up to 20, 23, 24, 25. He never stopped. But now he doesn't put holes in the wall anymore. He's in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, you gotta know your temper, and your kids you gotta know the tempers of your own kids, and because that's how you're gonna get them out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're no offense to you, because you still got young kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta learn how to not let nobody put their hands on them.
They got older siblings. See, you see the big brother coming through.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he? How old is he?
One is 16, one is 17. So.
Wow, that's awesome.
And my 17, he like 6'3" already. So
Definitely protect.
Yes, that's
That's
awesome.
the shit I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
Hey, yo,
Alright,
your mother
so-
home?
Yes.
Hey yo.
Hey,
got Derek coming in the
little
house.
yo,
What's up,
I knocked you out,
Derek
little
Strowman?
yo. He like, yo, who you
Derek.
talking?
What's up?
Derek.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey.
You like, hey, little yo, get your mother before I knock you out.
Yeah, hey, look.
Hey, little man, I ain't playing with you, little man.
It's hard having like the bigger kids too. And I got one, the 16-year-old. He like kind of cocky though. That's the one that be dancing and doing all the flips and stuff. So you know he got the 6-pack. You know his chest beat up, his arms are strong, his legs look like they kick horses. So it be hard bringing somebody home with them because they be like, "Man, who this is?"
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can't bring them home.
They not like, "How you doing?"
Yeah.
They like,
But
"This."
that's gonna
Nah.
keep the the phoniness out though.
That's
That's
true.
You feel me? Like you already got what you need.
Yeah.
But you know what? I remember, Barbie, just piggybacking off of what you're saying. I remember dating a guy, and my 2 kids, they really, really was young at the time. They didn't think we could hear them, right? And they're like, I don't like such and such. He's ugly.
My kids definitely will fry somebody up.
And they was like, he is ugly. Like they had the extra syllables to it and everything. Ugly. And I looked at him like, shh. So he comes back to me, he says, your kids don't like me. I said, why would you say that? He said, I heard him say I was ugly. So he wasn't really ugly, but you know, he did need to get some work done on his mouth, which he did get done.
He was ugly.
He wasn't really, well, you know,
He
kids,
wasn't attractive.
Ugly duck.
Kids are the honest people.
kids see more than ugly than just
Oh
physical.
no, kids see your aura.
They saw
see
his
you.
whole aura. Like,
Yeah,
they seen
they
his
see
face
you.
before. They was like, I don't like him.
Yeah.
And they said his whole name and everything. And I
Middle name too?
Yeah, they just said his whole first name. Like, say his name was Ernest. They like, I don't like Ernest.
Was his name really Ernest?
Yes.
Was he a big dude?
He, why you, no.
Are you sure? Ernest?
No,
Because I used to make fun of one of my teachers, and his name was Ernest, and
Okay,
only
he
because.
wasn't the teacher.
You sure?
No.
Okay.
Ernest.
We used to
Was
make
he
fun of
a
that man.
teacher?
Like,
Oh, you sure? You was on the spotlight.
only because I
for
felt
a
like he was disrespectful to me, and I used to play with his name because, like,
Ernest.
yeah, it's like Ernest. Ernest is coming. Hold up, guys, we gotta be quiet because Ernest is talking. Like, you know? Yeah, like, I was kind of
He
asshole.
was the bad kid.
Bad
He was the
I was a
kid.
clown, but I had reasons for being a clown. Like around that time, it was because like when I moved to Georgia, I didn't know anybody. It was just a bunch of me and Caucasian kids, and it's like I didn't know what to do. Like the curriculum was different, and everything. So when I came back to Baltimore, it was in the city. Like I was coming from the county, going into the country, then going back, going to the city.
boy, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was like getting talked to different, and it's just like,
Yes,
bro,
you were.
who the f you talking to?
Right,
Like they were mad because I'm talking about, hey, how you guys doing? Who is you, bro? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, got me looking real special. I said, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, didn't mean to offend you, brother. Like, yo,
They ain't looking at me. What school are you? Where you from? The county?
That
Like,
reminds
for
me of my
real.
friend Ivy. Shout out to Ivy. She say, we all got a different way to say motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Motherfucker. She say, this
Hey,
mother.
wait. I want to be on Facebook. I don't want to get banned off of Facebook.
You can't get banned for
Listen.
censorship.
not censorship.
No, I was
For
not-
nudity.
How many times have your Facebook been shut down?
Never.
Good for you.
Never.
Good for
I
you.
never got mine shut down.
Good for you.
Well, I'm still blocked on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, as far as the live, I believe I still let me
My
check.
first page was terrible. I was
They got
calling
shut down?
people out. No.
Oh, okay.
It never did.
But they got new stuff going on now.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, I'm still on there. Like, I'm with the net.
Yeah, but this is a network. This a whole
but
network.
this the network.
It's a whole network.
I'm still blocked from sharing live video from community guidelines of Instagram. So
but I don't know what you did.
I don't know what's going on. I think it's because
I think it was that dance. I think it was that.
It was the. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It couldn't have been that because I done posted so many other things.
He said it wasn't that. Look, he got serious too.
There's some haters. Like, why do you guys hate on me? Like, it's me and Boosie now. Like,
I think that it has to do with people. People have to report your page. I think so. I think so.
They hating.
They have to report your page.
But that sucks because if you really reporting me, it's like, bro, I don't have no hate for nobody.
I will say this.
They do.
For a person that does live, all my music that I do live, sometimes I just sit back and I'll do a live and let's sit there, sell it something, play. And we talk and do something of mine. And my people are talking. Let's say like 6 months from now, I get it's blocked in these countries.
Oh, that was the music.
And I have
I had that.
list. But it was also one time I was talking.
Really?
Yeah.
It might have been music you was playing in the background.
No, it was no music playing in the background. It was me talking.
Well,
they be trying to find
So
something.
guys,
Trying to find something.
I need to.
But I don't care.
We need to get you to
What you
get
want?
your
Let's
part out, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up because we gotta get ready for the next show. And guys, we got a photo shoot after this. You see us in our.
Oh yeah, we sharing
I
that.
think it looks really good.
It do look good. Yeah, we look good in red.
Okay, we all love red today.
We look good in
Shout out to Derek Stroman, came to take our
Mr.
picture.
Derek, what's up?
Came to take my picture.
We appreciate you for taking my picture, Derek. This is Sekou and the crew. Thank you, Mr. Derek.
Barbie
We
and the
appreciate
gang.
you.
We talking?
Silky and the Silkettes.
Hey, for real though.
Wait a minute. I ain't a silkhead. I had to walk away from out the set.
It's the Silkies and the Silkettes.
But the silkhead. It's only one David Ruffin.
All right, so before our backdrop cut out on us.
Oh yeah.
So we got a segment here, some information that Mr. Sekou is going to share with us.
Can y'all hear me?
I realized something. I was doing some research in regards to DNA and ancestries and stuff like that. You know, people looking at stuff like that. And I came across two things. One, that about 30 million people in the world take these DNA tests. You know, like the Ancestry.com and MyHeritage DNA and stuff like that. 23andMe and things of that nature. And also I came across some things where there was that I'm still doing research. So, but some of these sites are not really real sites as they claim to be.
I thought so. I was about to say, where we going with this?
They're taking your DNA, and using it for
who knows?
Yeah. I also just came across this site where there was that this this guy was wealthy, was sitting in the room with nothing but melanated women talking about, I'll buy your eggs from you. And your melon from you, and they're like, how much? All right, cool.
It's so funny you bringing this up, though.
Yeah, because I asked him to do some research on that.
Yeah,
what they was going to do with it, though?
But here's the thing. See, all right, I don't know if you're aware, within the technology state right about now, they're trying to mesh computers and humans. That's one. Also,
those little, what do they call those little things? The little white things. No.
Microchips?
Those are the ones that build things. They build.
Nano.
Yeah, the nano.
Nanotech.
Yes, the nanotech. Yeah.
So like they doing that. Also, what we don't realize that our melanin, the melanin in our skin is very, very, very. It's so important that we're a hot commodity right now. So we're doing research, so I don't know exactly what they're doing with it, but they're doing something. Yeah. So we have to find a way to protect our DNA. And I'm once again, like I said, I'm still doing research. So next week I have follow up on how to protect your DNA. But I did come across some things in regards to protecting your DNA. How people has taken their DNA. I'm using an example. I took Mike's DNA. I mean, he's still Mike, but let's just say Mike cut his finger. I got Mike DNA. I can some way take that DNA and sit there and say that now I'm Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Identity, you mean?
It's a lot of things you can do with people's DNA.
Well, I know that the reason why I asked you to research that, and then we're gonna end shortly, was because a friend of mine I tried to get him to come and tell his story, but he's not ready yet. But he found out that he did one of the 23andMe's. He found out that his father wasn't his father, right? And he did find his father, right? And it was his father's best friend or something similar to that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it was some more to it where some other family members are very, very upset, so he didn't want to do the interview. But I told him he's going to eventually have to tell his story. But I wanted to check because I found out that, you know, my father wasn't my father when I was 19. So it was when I was 19, I was pregnant. So with my first son my only son. And then that made me wonder where I came from more than ever. Then, you know, your parents and stuff. So that's when my mom told me, which, you know, my aunt told me that my father wasn't my father, that I was adopted. So that means I had a whole nother family out there. So I wanted to check into some of these sites to see if I can find this other family. They're probably 100 years old, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people at like 50, 60, and even 70 years old is going back and checking their DNA. Most of those people are already gone, but they can find out, you know, the older ones, but they can find out the you know, the younger ones that are still surviving, that's their family members, right? I don't know this other family side, but I would like to find out eventually once I get the carriage.
I understand that.
But the other thing was with the DNA, some people hire the private
investigator.
There you go. Something like that.
They do the DNA so they
like
can protect it
They protect
for
it,
you.
yeah.
So that you can get that checked out and find out who your other family members are.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah, so when I was having these babies, right? So
when I was having these babies,
you know, the placenta also comes out, and
yes.
you know they keep that, and that is like valuable to the doctors.
People can keep their own.
You can keep it, and
yes.
I started keeping it because I was wondering, like, what are y'all doing with mine? Because you know that's a lot of DNA. That's a big part of your body that they're taking in from you and the baby. So yeah, I started.
You know what?
Some people eat it and all that,
reminder.
but you know, I don't do none
I'm
of
gonna
that
ask
shit.
my daughter. I'm gonna tell my daughter she's gonna have a baby, and you too, right?
My second son, we had literally said that we wanted to keep the placenta, right?
They won't let you.
I didn't. No. They don't ask me that. Like what you asking me for? I told you, yeah. And then when they actually came, and I was like, so like, where is it? Oh, we didn't know you said you wanted it. No, read the documents. Like, I don't give a about none of that. Cause let me have put like the wrong number of my card number. It wouldn't have been no.
Yep.
Well, we don't know if this is you or not. It's all fine. No, you the one to know. Like no, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, they do try to keep it because they try to take my eyes. Like, no.
We get
I'm
that.
trying to keep it.
I'm mad that I learned that now versus when I had my kids.
And that's stuff they supposed to tell you. They don't want to tell you everything.
They don't.
You know.
All right,
but,
well, that's some great information. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Sekou, for the research.
No problem.
You guys have any other research or anything? Y'all just let me know that we'll present it in the show. You'll come back with some more
I'm gonna get some
details.
more DNA stuff.
Some details on the placenta thing and what we can do to protect that.
Us.
You know,
It's
our
yours.
DNA.
You can have it. It's yours.
But they didn't give my kids, and that's wrong.
But that's also because I ain't say nothing after that. Like, if I would have really been on some like not start a riot, but really kept pressing it, I only let it go because that's how I kind of was then. But now it's like I don't care. Like,
well, make
give me
sure
my shit.
you do it this time because you got something going on, and I know my daughter, and I'm gonna ask her too because I'm gonna be kind of upset if I see a clone of my grandbaby.
Well, see, no, you're not gonna see it. Here's the thing. You're not gonna see it. But
you're not even gonna know everything.
That's the funny part about this whole clone thing that people fail to realize. One, that it is really, really true, and two, you're not going to see it because it might be somewhere in Cambodia, somewhere in a village chilling.
They ain't gonna be doing that with me because I'll be like, that look like my little baby.
Like when they take your DNA all the time, it's not for what they tell you.
It's not what they say it's for. So protect your DNA, people.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. We were
love
just
y'all.
doing some real therapy today, just chatting. And next week we'll have a guest. We'll see you. We have Miss Donna Bruce that'll be in here next week.
Miss Donna Bruce.
Awesome. Yeah, she's got some stuff to tell you guys. She saved 4 lives.
Oh, word.
Oh,
Yes, for people overdosing.
Oh, wow. Oh, yes.
Okay.
This gonna be good.
Gosh, it's
This
gonna be a
story.
good one. All right,
shit,
guys.
save you.
See y'all next
Thank you.
week.
See you next week.
Peace.
Woo!